Rick, a 4-1 victory today here at home, and obviously with the club song there, it really meant a lot to the boys this win today.
Yeah, that's a huge win in terms of what we want to achieve for the year. We knew going into the game it was an important game to get 3 points and make a statement, and that was a top draw performance, top draw result, and we go. Yeah.
Eddie Bidwell's performance, I thought down the right wing, it was a threat all day, wasn't he?
Outstanding. They've got a couple of really good fullbacks, to Olympia, so they worked tirelessly against those, and we spoke at half time about how to attack them a bit better. But tireless effort. Yeah.
And Dom Smith down the defence side, but he was probably the best of the defence.
Yeah, we just talked about that inside on the field. It was probably one of Dom's best games. For such a young player he's played so many games. The moment doesn't get away from him, and that was a really good performance.
You feel like Olympia still had some chances? They were still a bit of a threat all day.
Yeah, of course, they're second on the table for a reason, and we could not take them lightly. We did feel that the first half we were fairly comfortable until the last minute where they whipped that ball across the box, and it was unlucky that Ryan or Scott wasn't on the end of that, and that could have really changed the dynamic of the game. We got away with that one, and it's important that we rolled over the second half.
Obviously, everything didn't go to plan. Dave Raff Reynolds going off. What's the early diagnosis?
I have no idea. He's down the hospital now, having a check-up on his shoulder. But the silver lining there is Toby come in and was outstanding for 45, and that's a really difficult game to come into. Yep. Outstanding performance.
And Miles Barnard up front again, he just continues to
yeah.
pour in goals against, he
absolutely.
scored 8 against Clarence, but he's scoring them against the good teams now as well.
That's a really important factor. He can bang in 8 against other oppositions, but to pick up hat-tricks like that in big moments, big games, there's a lot riding on it. Yeah. Can't ask for more.
And any other players say that you feel worthy of a mention?
I thought collectively we were top draw. They have a lot of threat in the wide areas. I thought both our fullbacks done very well. I thought Stoney and Sice were brilliant. I just thought it was all round a pretty collective performance.
And obviously now you've got that 3-point advantage on Olympia. Could be 6 depending on the tribunal result, but is it key now just to really got to push through this next month and going in the last 2 games, you could have it all wrapped up? Yeah,
well, there's no cruise control. We've already spoke about that, and although the celebrations going on in the changing room, they'll quickly reverted back to work Tuesday. This isn't done. We've still got a long way to go. We want to be one of the best teams to come out of in the statewide, and that's what we want to achieve. We want to keep pushing, and hopefully get to the NPL finals and represent Tasmania really well.
Thanks, Rick.
Awesome, thank you.
Alright, so Rob, 4-1 loss here this afternoon. Not the result you were after here today.
No, obviously not.
What do you think of the performance overall for your side? Do you think it was just a
we
matter of
weren't good
breaking
enough.
them down?
No, we weren't good enough today. They were the better side. They deserved to win.
Yep. I thought Malungala was showing some pace down the wing and got his goal. I thought that was pretty good for the youngster to come in after his injury worries, particularly on a heavy pitch.
Yeah, and I think he's just going to get better. That's only his second game. He cramped up last week. He couldn't get through more than 60 again today. So, unfortunately for him, he's lost half the season with the hamstrings, but he'll be a good player for us in the future.
Giving Bilal his
debut
on a probably one of the tougher places to come for a debut.
Yeah, and then we had Austin on as well. So, as a coach, I'm pretty pleased for the club. Those 2 kids have been with us since they were 8, so they come right through the system. I was pleased to. Well, this year I've given both of them a debut, so that's good for us.
Can you sort of pinpoint an area today where Denver really?
Their conditions, and they're just physically strong guys, and the pitch was disgraceful, so it was much easier for them to play on it than it was for us. But there's no excuses. They were too good today.
And moving forward, will we see more of those younger players like Austin and Bilal coming through?
They've got to earn it. They've got to deserve it. They're not going to push people out if they're not better than them. But where I can, I'll play those guys.
And get out today injury free?
That's a good call. He came off carrying, didn't he? Well, Nick Burns has carried. Yeah, he's had a horrendous 2.5 years, Nick, and this year has been a huge step forward, but he still can't turn up every week and every training session, so we have to manage him a bit, and he was really sore today. So.
Similar with Stevens as well.
Yeah, Paul with his knee last week, he probably wouldn't have got through a full game, so I had to take the risk on when I'd bring him on.
You said pre the game in your interview yesterday that a loss today would be like really challenging for the title races.
Yeah.
Still important now to just keep going and push for that second
Oh
place.
yeah, for sure. Well, whatever happens, we want to finish on top of South. I can tell you that. So we'll be working hard to make sure that happens.